Đôi chìa rồi co thì chờ.
Rồi có. What is, you know why?
Và hai chị mà bị chết co tịnh vậy đừng.
Chết ca tích bế.
Chết co tịnh vậy cái vẫn nhâm ra đừng ấy đấy. Tại là bên nhâm chê ra tới đôi chị chui bàn ra con đấy.
Ah, okay.
Cái mà bị nhung mà đền rừng đền rừng du con đấy.
Yeah,
แต่ប្រហែលជាមកពីយើងបត់ឥរិយាបថអត់ត្រូវប្រហែល
yeah.
ជាមកពីតងជាតិស្ករផងមើលទៅ
Khoa chết ca rồi có. I don't know. I never heard that.
ជាថាទៅទីជើដឹងផង
Not really. I don't know. Maybe you sleep on the hammock.
តែដល់ពេលញ៉ាំចេកទៅដូចកូនបើដែរមួយផ្លេតញ៉ាំចេកពីរបីហ៎
Yeah. You have any topic in mind today that you can talk? Just practice your
not
speak.
yet ទីជើ
Oh,
not yet
think about it then.
yes today go not see you
Yeah, I traveling a lot lately.
yes I see
Yeah, I've been to Siem Reap yesterday in a really short time. Have a meeting, like 1 day meeting, then I have to come back to Battambang.
yes
Okay, I have some topic that you might can check and try to understand it. It's about mental awareness. You can read it. What is mental awareness? Focus on promoting understanding and reducing reducing stigma around mental health condition, such as anxiety, depression, stress. It's about recognizing that the importance of mental well-being as a part of overall health and encouraging people to seek help without fear of adjustment. Mental health awareness campaigns often highlight the importance of the early intervention, support system, and self-care techniques because it is really important. It can to lead to serious problem, if we don't care, um if we are not aware of that.
Start, start to read, teacher.
Yeah, you can read about it.
Start reading.
But your service is so low, so slow.
Men- oh, mental health awareness មានន័យថាការយល់ដឹងអំពីសុខភាពរោគទេចាសុខភាពផ្លូវកាយ
Project mental health,
សុខភាព
health. Yeah, mental. It's a project.
but mental health awareness focuses on promoting understanding and reducing stigma around mental health conditions such as anxiety and anxiety, anxiety, depression, and stress. It's about recognizing the importance of mental well-being as part of overall health and encouraging people to seek help without fear or judgment. Mental health awareness campaigns often highlight the importance of early intervention support systems and self-care techniques.
Yeah.
Key elements of mental health awareness include understanding mental health disorders. Many people suffer from mental health conditions that are often, often misunderstood. Increasing awareness reduces misconception, reducing stigma, stigmatizing mental illness led to people hiding their struggles. Awareness helps normalize conversations about mental health, encouraging health seeking. Many individuals avoid seeking help due to fear of judgment. Awareness encourages people to reach out for support. Mental health in the workplace and schools. Awareness programs focus on creating safe environments in workplaces and schools, offering resources and support.
Okay.
The importance of self-care activities such as meditation, exercise, and mindfulness are highlighted as preventive care for mental well-being.
Okay. We have some question. Why is mental health awareness just as important as physical health awareness? You can try to understand it.
Uh, I think I think a mental health awareness is important because when we have some problem, physical, we can uh, have ourselves
Yeah.
to prevent from uh, small problem to become big problem.
Yeah. Good. Same things with physical health. If we don't provide the treatment on time, then it's gonna lead to big problems. You are right. Number two, what are some of the common mental health conditions that affects people today?
Stress
Yeah, stress. You know why stress happens?
because we have no ability to manage our uh, ừm, ផ្លូវចិត្ត teacher ផ្លូវចិត្ត
Yeah.
big and one more things we we are not study about the how how ផ្លូវចិត្ត teacher ថាម៉េចផ្លូវចិត្ត
Mental health.
how mental health working
Yeah.
how to manage we should oh we must knowing teacher ប្រើចឹងត្រូវ we must knowing about the roots
Tough
of
note. Yeah.
problem
Yeah.
and we can solve this problem in don't picture on
On
time
time. Yeah. Hai Long.
because of
Okay, you can add more. What is it? Find a few more mental health problems that we have nowadays, that we face nowadays. Think our Cambodian context. The common that happen in Cambodia or the other country, mostly we call the anxiety disorders. That anxiety disorders are characterized by excessive fear and worries. Yeah, it's like mostly they fear too much, they worried of something too much. So that is the things.
yes
It's kind of persistent, uncontrollable worry about everyday situations. Sometimes because of they have a lot of debts, or they might worried about, like when people
or,
are
or
very, very poor, they cannot get something to eat properly. So they are be worried about what is gonna happen tomorrow and again tomorrow. So it's a lot of things happening.
For the rich country also.
Yeah, they are face some problem, always. Even in the US, so a lot of people have mental health problems. A lot of people. Because it connected, not just physical, but mental as well, like depression. Depression is the mood that disorder marked by prolonged feelings of sadness, hopelessness, sometimes, or a kind of lack of interest in activity. They don't want to do things. They want to stay in one place, you know, and they cannot sleep and they cannot eat. So it's happened. A lot of things happen.
Because many people want to live to live comfortable zone.
Yeah, we don't know what are the factors, but this is what they are really like. This is the common problem that we know that people have because people can have different kinds of depression. They might face something different.
Uh, for our country in the past, the situation is not mm, maybe not good, not better than now. Maybe a little. Uh, maybe people in the old generation don't think much um, about the high ego.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, people before they live peacefully, They live peacefully. They don't care too much. They just live their life as nature, as normal. They
Happy
work
with
hard just
normal life.
to have enough food to eat. That's it. They don't need anything else. They just need food to eat, enough for the families, and they can live happily. If
Teacher
something
now,
exists, if they can produce more, they can share or they can exchange something among their community. If I have more rice and I need something, and those guy has more fruits, then they can exchange, or they can just give it, share it.
also for the good social situation.
Yeah, people are not so much greedy, they don't have the feeling of greedy.
What teacher?
Greedy, like they want more and want more and more because greedy.
Not enough,
Yeah, never enough.
even
Yeah, never.
never enough. Now, I heard people should be live from a comfortable zone. People should do many things to get the high result. I heard it the best for people now.
Yeah, they always said that.
But what do you think, teacher?
It's kind of misunderstood about life, If you know life, it's
Mm,
nothing. We have nothing.
yes,
So why
before
do we have to care too much about to make $1 million? While we need only like let's say $100,000. That or we might need more or less, but just like to survive, to have food to eat. And that is what life need, what we need. And the rest is about physical, about mental health, to live in peace, to live happily together. They can smile day to day. And that is the thing. If you ask the old generation, oh, don't you want to live to get out from your comfort zone and you want to make this amount of money, they will laugh at you and they will look at you and think like, oh, are you crazy? Why we need to do that? I think that is the wrong kind of idea that push people to do more things and to make more things that we don't really need it.
To go to the wrong way.
Yeah, it's a wrong way to live life, you know. Even you have $10 billion, you will die one day.
We start life from nothing and finish with nothing.
Yeah, nothing. You see, that's why that is the only reason that people are going like their mindset is the wrong way. Then we destroy like almost everything on earth, like everything,
I see.
even the forest, even the earth, the soil, the trees, the air that we are breathing is supposed to have fresh air to breathe in, and water. We produce a lot of things, and then we poison a lot of water, like kind of polluting everything, water pollution, air pollution, soil pollution, like everything. And Long, you have anything to share this topic?
No.
We're talking about mental health awareness. How can we know whether we have mental health problem?
Uh, not performing, not performing well in activities.
You mean like physical activity?
Yeah.
Oh, what is it? Okay. Anything else that you can think of? Why it's happened? Because mental health condition happen due to a lot of complete combination of factors that influence individual psychology, biology, and also social well-beings. It's not just one single cause. It can be a lot of combination of some things that cause the mental health problems. Sometimes it can be biological factors. It can be, you know, it, it can be genetics or something that many mental health disorder have, you know, her hereditary from their kind of, parents or families, like depressed, anxiety. It can be some kind of genetics also it happen. It can be chemical imbalances in your brains because of something happened inside your body. It can be a lot of things. We don't know for sure. Or dramatic life experiences, maybe from your childhood dramas. You have a serious problem, you know, like you were abused by someone so bad, or you lost your parents and nobody care about you. You are like a lonely child, lonely life. So this mental health issue can be happen later on when you grown up. because it's so sensitive in your life. You are so stressed, you are so lonely in a long term, impacts your life later on when you grown up. It's a lot of things. Also can be environment factors. It can be like um social isolation. Maybe some people do not want to make friends with you because of your look or because of your character or your family condition. You are very poor, so you feel lonely, kind of lack of strong social connection, It's also happened. Poverty, socio-economic status, financial instabilities, unemployment, and you have a lot of responsibility for your family, for your kids and things like that. Or living in the area with high level of violence, poor healthcare. It's can be happen a lot. Some people they just face a lot of problem, then they just go and drink. They use alcohol, they use something else to forget what happened. So they just want to sleep. And later on, it can be not just mental problem, also physical problem. Okay, anything else? Question number 3, how can we reduce the stigma associated with the mental illness? This one?
What's, what does it mean, stigma, teacher?
Stigma, it's what do we call stigma? Stigma normally we refer to the negative attitude or discrimination against someone based on their character, such as mental health, mental illness, race, gender, sexual orientation, or medical condition. For example, like before, when a lot of people, um, what do we call the uh discriminates who has HIV/AIDS. Let's go back to 2000 somethings. So when people know that okay, this how there is one person who has um HIV/AIDS, then nobody gonna talk, nobody gonna go to that house, nobody gonna let the kid playing with them. So we call that stigma that refer to the negative attitude or kind of discrimination against someone based on their distinguished characteristic such as mental health, races, gender, something like that. That is the stigma, I mean.
Coba ya, teacher.
You're not sure? Like it's a negative attitude. It's the negative attitude
Coba,
against
teacher.
someone based on their characteristic.
Um, as, uh, teacher.
Can you
Agak kayak ya,
in Khmer?
apa jemen?
Yeah, it's negative attitude, yeah. Or kind of discrimination. You don't like someone based on their races. For example, you don't like what do we call the Phnom, for example, or Kui, or based on their gender, maybe this is the black people, for example, kind of discrimination, or sexual orientation, or maybe they are gay or they are lesbian. So you don't like them. This is the way we discriminate people based on their characteristic, then we call a stigma. It can be like social stigma. Yeah, it's kind of a lot of like a few types of stigmas that people usually face. But that is the main idea, you know, the word stigma is like that.
Yes.
So how can we reduce this kind of stigma with mental health, mental illness? You can just think about HIV/AIDS. How can we reuse it? How can we fight against this kind of stigma? What do we usually use in the like in
Nobody.
previous time, you know, like let's say in 2000, yeah, I think during 2000 somethings, start from 19 to 2000, 1998, 1999, 2000, 2000, even 2005, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, like 9, 10 is a little bit lower. I mean, the number of the HIV/AIDS people is less and less. But around 2000s to 2005, 6, 7, is a lot of people who are discriminate, but why and how can we do it? How can we reduce this kind of discrimination? And the same question go to our question, how can we reduce the stigma associated with the mental health, like mental illness? It's nothing, it's the same thing, you know. We need to apply like multifaceted approach that involve in education, awareness, support, structural changes in the society, like education to the public, for example, to tell them, oh, HIV/AIDS is not gonna communicate, it's not gonna spread from one person to another person by just talking, by just touch, or by just eat or drink the same from the same water or something. We have to educate people in the public, like to understand that kind of things, to make it clear.
Yes.
Yeah, it's nothing beside that. Okay, just education. We promote open dialogue, let people talk in, encourage them to conversation, so that they can talk about it openly, safe place to talk. And let them ask question if they have question. And I used to work with those, you know, organization that support, or we can say P work, like P2P kind of friend, educate friends. So at that time they select the student from high school, secondary school, high school. They provide a lot of education about HIV/AIDS, how to protect it, how can we respond when people discriminate. And also they also tell the patient who are sick that why people discriminate, because they don't understand. So don't feel too much upset. Don't feel too much sad because they don't understand. That's why they're scared. But when they understand, then it's okay. But it takes some time, you know, it take a lot of time and take a lot of resource and money to spend to do those kind of education. Yeah, it's something like that. It can be. And this is a good question, you know. Why do you think some people hesitate to seek help for mental health issues? Why? Why they hesitate? Why they don't want to do it? Why they don't want to tell people? Why they don't ask for help? What do you think, both of you?
អត់ដឹងពាក្យ hesitate ទេចា
ស្ទាក់ស្ទើរ you feel like reluctant to do thing ខ្មែរយើងថាស្ទាក់ស្ទើរអត់ចង់តិចអត់តិច hesitate ស្ទាក់ស្ទើរអត់ចង់សុំជំនួយហេតុអីបានចឹងមិនបានកើតឡើង
Let me see.
ដូចរឿងខ្លះសាមញ្ញធម្មតារឿងទូចទេប៉ុន្តែគាត់អត់ហ៊ានសុំជំនួយអត់ហ៊ាននិយាយមួយគេរឿងហ្នឹងវាទូចទេប៉ុន្តែសម្រាប់គាត់វាគិតអត់ចេញដឹងថាត្រូវដោះស្រាយរបៀបម៉េចឧទាហរណ៍រឿងពាក់ធនាគារមួយចាស់គាត់អត់ដឹងទេហើយជាពាក់គេតែ$500ទេហើយបើដីគាត់វិញនឹងប្រមាណហត្តាដាក់ប្លង់នោះអប៉ុន្តែគាត់មនុស្សគាត់មនុស្សស្មោះត្រង់ហើយដល់ពេលគណៈពេលហ្នឹងគាត់រកលុយអត់បានមិនដឹងធ្វើម៉េចហើយអត់បានបង់ធនាគារ2 3ខែហើយគេមកផ្ទះគាត់ហងៃបន្តិចមកបន្តិចមកទាហើយគាត់អត់ហ៊ានប្រាប់គេហើយគាត់ខ្មាស់គេអញ្ចឹងគាត់ feel hesitate to seek help but this is if we're talking about mental health issue that kind of thing also can cause mental health you know if they ask for help they seek for help even they can talk openly with the bank okay this is my issue this is the problem can you do something about it can you help me do it can you help me delay it or they might ask their friend for help even their friend cannot help them with the money like the financial support but they can give him or her the idea the solution what to do something like that so what do you think
um people always worry about the in
being judged you mean like prejudge or they feel
but
shy or they feel shame
បញ្ហារឿង teacher រឿងរ៉ាវដែលគាត់ជួបប្រទេសគាត់ចង់ថាជារឿងសម្ងាត់គាត់ហ៊ាននិយាយចេញទៅ
yeah like shame they feel shame Ian Khmer
yeah shame
fear of judgment
and
like a judge God
worries about the in hers or his information by clay ทำไม teacher
yeah I don't know I forget that word
go to
go to public
to
yeah we can say like
yeah go
their
to public
privacy will go to public or people will
and
kind of
he or she worries about the problem in the future
yeah
and what should we do we continue to solve the soul
yeah
and one more thing many people always complain our social our social um our our social, many people they complain not to tell us about the way we should go and we should the way we solve the problem is
Yeah.
the problem as.
So the first one is about stigma and shame. It's the same. People feel like they might discriminate, people not really welcome, or they might not help them. So the fear of judgment, so a lot of people feel like fear, that people will judge them this way, that way, or will not be friend with them, will not be. This can be a lot of people, people think of something crazy by themselves. So this is the point. Or it can be
Because of
cultural.
our real society.
Yeah, it's also it can be our society, it can be our culture or
Yes,
societal pressure.
not not open.
Yeah, not open, something like that. For example, she was raped by someone. Then our culture is not acceptable for that, cannot accept that people who were raped or who is like not virgin, for example. So she might live in pain for their whole life. It's something like that. They will not tell anyone that she was raped because it's so shame, and she might feel like nobody gonna marry or love her anymore, something like that. It's a lot of happenings.
We should teach the children to become uh, hiền, to
Yeah,
become brave, to be
brave enough.
brave.
Yeah, brave enough
Since
to express.
he or she was a child,
Yeah,
most of people, also me, knowអត់ក្លាហាន teacher,
yeah,
no
no,
confidence
yeah,
from the child and now also.
yeah. It's the way we live, the way we live life is the same. If from the childhood, so that you see the way we live life, the way we grown up in some kind of um it's kind of the environment that we live, we always face something like that, so we always not really brave, we don't want to talk, we don't want to speak in the public. So it's the same thing. If they practice doing it from the very childhood, very young age, then they can do it. And also the same thing with lack of awareness or knowledge. They don't have any clue. They don't have any knowledge about it. So again, education is really important. Or the same thing as I already talked, that fear of being seen is different. They might feel like, oh, if I talk, if people know that I did this, or I did this with this guy, with that guy, or these people rape me, then I might see it's a different person in my village, in my community, something like that. They might feel like isolation, no people gonna like him or her anymore. Yes, a lot of things. It's happened. Yeah, there's a lot more question you can ask and practice. Okay, Long,
Yeah.
are you in Phnom Penh now or
I'm in Phnom Penh.
Okay. You start your new semester?
Our semester, I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. But you are not really started. Your school is still holiday.
No, we started 2 months already.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I thought you were in the holiday. Okay. Okay, you can sleep tonight. See you tomorrow. Good night, everyone.
Goodbye. Good night, teacher.
Yeah.
It's raining.
Yeah, yeah.